Good evening. My name is Mitchell. I have a band of one. It's called Good Magpie. Yeah. I'm going to play for y'all some tunes for tonight. I'm doing this as part of the Laxin the Lair podcast. This is a podcast that happens most Sundays of every year, where the Liberty of the Lions Lair will bring in a musician and have them play a set, and we'll get to hear about him. So I think we can be found on most podcast platforms and YouTube. So check out all the great Denver musicians. Check out Chuck and Travis as they grill all of us and explore the interiorities of our lives. I'm gonna play y'all a few songs. I'm gonna start with a cover. This is a morning song. We just lost yet another Denver open mic, and it was a big bummer. This one was the Fellow Traveler open mic that was down in Englewood. This is about, I think, maybe the fifth or sixth mic that I've had the opportunity to pass through and it close out. So that was kind of a blow to the community. So I want to play a song about it. This is called Wake. This past is just the point. If we're past the point of trying, and what will be, what he'll be, and I just need you here with me. Did not mean to interrupt. Did not mean to disturb you. Please don't let me wake you up. I'll just be here in the other room. Not find me wasting my energy composing a eulogy. No, if only not find me wasting my energy composing a eulogy. No, if only Thank you. All right. Let's do something a little more upbeat. Find my capo. Okay. So this next song is a song I got to write when I took Amtrak to New York. If you ever get a chance to ride cross country, do it. It's such a crazy experience. It's not like a road trip. Like, you will see things from the rails that you will not see from the road. I can't explain it. It's just a different experience. It was very touching for me. And if you ever get the opportunity to go try that, do it. Only thing I would recommend as part of that process is, if you're sleeping, get a sleeper car. Don't ride coach. I rode coach my first Amtrak nighter, and you're going to be beholden to everyone else in the car. And that includes the guy who's playing TikToks at 3 a.m. in the morning and won't use a goddamn set of earbuds. And you're going to have to hope that there's that one Amish guy that has, like, actually got raised with, like, emotional boundaries or something that's going to tell that guy to actually shut up. So I wrote this song on that trip. It's called Pennsylvania. Speed by towns with no renown, stop by a few. Pass by roads paved with stone, makes me realize not all is taken. Mountains move in the afternoon, dancing tasteful. To hill that we do not depart, metal laces bind our faces. Tomorrow sends our today's graces. Static stars blind the cars to their races. Houses line up and play the part and act out their places. Trees that plead as we meet the streets. I took them for granted. We hit grass without much less, except the things when unsaid. Tomorrow sends our today's graces. Towns with no renown, stop by a few. Pass by roads paved with stone, makes me realize not all is taken. Tomorrow sends our today's graces. Thank you. This next song means a lot to me. This is the first original I started performing. It's called Elm Street. Are you as static as the curtains today? Do you feel the texture of the heat? Are these sheets as fresh as that moment? Or are they like the cars on Elm Street? I don't want it on your mind. As you stare at the sky, I see the coming days in your eyes. I see it every time. Are you pensive about the grass as the florals flutter at your feet. Are you quiet like the dawn reflecting on who you'll meet? And I don't want it on your mind as you stare at the sky. I see the coming days in your eyes. I see it every time. I see it every time. Thank you. I got another one I wrote for y'all. This one is about the turning of the seasons. It's about fall. It's about winter. It's about a crow. It's called Crow. The quilts is slowing down. The mill makes no sound. Specters of summer are gone now. Clouds obscure tapestries of black threads and granaries. That's all that's left of reality. But don't let that keep you. Your wings beat on cue, glide on nature's dime. Dance to your own soft rhymes. Don't let them take your time. They're your skies. The world is stopping now. The warmth is just our vows. Shadows of silos are long now. Blankets coat all that's left of the warmth and of the web. No tricks can take me after your theft. But don't let that keep you. This pasture is not a pew. Glide on nature's dime. Dance to your own soft rhymes. Don't let them take your time. They're your skies. turns the wagon's wheel. I hope it feeds you meals. I hope it feeds you meals. If there's no grain left to steal, ride on nature's dime. Dance to your own soft rhymes. Don't let them take your time. They're yours, guys. Yours, guys. Yours, guys. Thank you. Okay. This next song is about a little valley, a little town in South Colorado. It's called the San Luis Valley in the town of San Luis. I went out there for the first time a couple years ago, and I was just kind of stunned by the beauty and the culture and the people out there. And it touched me enough that I wrote this song. It's called San Luis. In the quietude of autumn, in the valley, San Luis, plums picked on cheap land, sail on sagebrush seas. The people there are warmer than any reason they ought to be. They move with the seasons and chase down distant dreams. I suppose there is some peace living on your own, but one cannot escape the suburbs' softened gloves. Well, if the Rio takes me, will it sweep me off my feet? Si agua me recibe, vivere aquí. If I take fresh breath, will the current carry me? And if I reach the shoreline, will I be the apple tree? Well, the road Alamosa is a straight and tidy path. They've lost the need for sinful men to lay their railroad tracks. And my presence does not preclude the Sunday morning mass, confessions made to mud walls, later Levada Pass. And if the Rio takes me, will it sweep me off my feet? Si agua me recibe, vivere aquí. If I take fresh breath, will the current carry me? And if I reach the shoreline, will I be the apple tree? Well, tempestuous of my heart to remain in San Luis, stuck like bubble gum on asphalt, soft hands pick the beats, eating fruit of its range, standing on my own 2 feet, and the seeds sowed will not change a lack of inner takes me, it will sweep me off my feet. Cuando agua me recibe, vivere aquí. When I take fresh breath, the current will carry me. And if I reach the shoreline, I will be the apple tree. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna do a little switch around here. I got a few songs I'm gonna do on electric. We're gonna do a cover first. This is by a band called Real Estate. It's called Younger Than Yesterday. Summer held no words. I will not have gone home this year, but I'm still not a bird. Takes all summer long just to write a simple song. There's too much focus on. Clearly there is something wrong. Thank you. Cool. So this next song, this is a song I wrote kind of after a pretty stressful time at work. I just bought my house, and lo and behold, my first house has this gigantic, beautiful cottonwood tree. It's probably 100 years old, and right out in front of it. And I kind of stood in awe of that thing for a minute, and it kind of gave me some inner peace. This song's about that. It's called Front Lawn. Out on the front lawn for the first time this spring, unset by expectations of what comes with these things. The bistro chairs have seen some better days. Sweets squeak, speak to my neglectful ways. The clouds are impending like the dust unending. Oh, I count the fresh buds under the tall cottonwood tree, amazed how something so old can bloom so brilliantly. I recall the gold leaves that the autumn sent just last. Junk mail was given more pause than the time on the grass. What came of the daydreams conjured since last spring? Distractions by a present past left them waiting in the wings. And the dandelions beneath us thrust out of the grass, they will themselves to be wishes to be cast. The turf is rearranging without motion or making. Oh, I stand up and stretch under the tall cottonwood tree, amazed how something so old can bloom so brilliantly. I recall the gold leaves that the autumn sent just last. Junk mail was given more pause than the time on the grass. Out on the front lawn for the first time this spring, breathing in the abdication the warmer days will bring. I hear the bright notes of a brand new bird song. The warbles and trills trail off to migrate, to move on. The blue sky beckons the wind's new direction. Oh, I stand up and stretch under the tall cottonwood tree, stepping in to the rays of the noontime's charity. The past is just a gold leaf above the present's cast. I go and greet the mailman at the edge of the grass. Thank you. If you're noticing a trend in some of these songs, I hope it's like kind of a surfy indie vibe. This next song is from a big influence of mine. This is a band called Galaxy 500. They were kind of a big alternative band in the 80s. Yeah, Thorne knows all about them. This is one of my favorites of theirs. It's a kind of nice little song called Plastic Bird. Your place gave me your plastic bird. You won it at the festival. its off, and I broke its nose and left it on First Avenue. Your place gave me your plastic bird you wanted at the festival, and I broke both legs off, and I smushed its nose and left it on First Avenue. Thank you. There we go. All right. I got a couple more for y'all. Okay. There's a little backstory on this one. This song's kind of about an alternate reality. One year, a couple years ago, I was riding in the back of my sister's car, coming home from Christmas, and I'm very appreciative of my sister giving rides because my family lives out in Texas, and I don't have a car out there, so anything that they're willing to do logistically is something that's appreciated. But I'm also caught in the back of the car, looking out the window, just kind of along for the ride, and I kind of started wondering, if the sequence of events in my life didn't happen in the way that they did, and I didn't get a chance to come out to Colorado, I didn't get a chance to discover music, I didn't get a chance to tap into the open mic community and experience Lair and all that fun stuff, where would I be in that situation? And I was still in Texas, kind of working, and would I even be a person that I would even remotely recognize? And I kind of did a little stew on that, and we were passing by some cow pastures, and I just saw this beautiful brown cow kind of whiz by, and I was just like, if I was still out in Texas, I'd probably still be really into photography, and I'd probably still be taking pictures of rural landscape and stuff like that, and that would probably be my artistic outlet. And I was like, it gave me some peace in a weird way, that I knew that deep down that I have this artistic craving, and that would still be, I would still be trying to find a way to scratch that, and I wouldn't just kind of become a curmudgeonly, dry person. So this song is about that. It's called Brown Cow. Driving around endlessly to find pasture scenes, to capture a heifer's gaze that does not know me. I knew when I came upon her, grazing all alone. She stood like a boulder and stopped this rolling stone. I cross-examined the choices that have led up till now, and then I took some pictures of that brown cow. Brown cow, stuck in the here and now. Brown cow, two eyes are dumb to bow. How how content you are, house frown. Walking around ceaselessly under the post oak trees to capture a heifer's gaze that does not know me. I know not of what she thinks of the grass at her feet, or of the boundaries posed by the fence and the creek. Contracts and commitments bind me to South downtown, but an acre is an oyster for that brown cow. Brown cow, stuck in the here and now. Brown cow, content you are house frown. How now, how? Two eyes are dumb to bow. Walking round ceaselessly under those post oak trees to capture heifer's gaze who will not remember me, nor will she know herself or her fate in some way so free of the weight that holds down Sophian wet dreams. I chafe at the voices who hype the great cow town, but they are just but noises to that brown cow, brown cow, glows in the here and now. Brown cow, content you are house frown. How now, how? Take me to the town. Brown cow, teach me to fight this bout. Teach me to fight this bout. Teach me, brown cow. Thank you. All right, I got one more for y'all for tonight. So, I wrote this song after a first date, and this first date went pretty well. I was like, wow, this is such a cool person. Like, sparks are flying. I'm really excited. I'm just jazzed about life. And I was like, wow, the sunshine's finally coming up. I think I know that, life is going to be a good one going out. And there was a couple weeks between date 1 and date 2 because of logistical reasons, so I had to go on a trip. And while I was on the trip, I wrote this song. And I was just in a great state, jazzed about what the future may hold. And I get back to Denver, and I have my second date, and it bombed. It really bombed. So I wrote this. I kind of shoveled away in a drawer for a while, and then one day, a few months later, I came back to it, and I was like, man, this song's got some really good bones to it. I need to do something with this. Even though it's a song about something that never came of anything. But I went ahead and finished the song, and just for the sake of it, I think it came out pretty okay. This song's called Hopscotch. What's the warmth and the time we spent? What keeps us close enough to tend to the sways of free hands? What turns the dials in your head? Minutes pass quickly, I begin to dread your arms, a quick embrace, my legs not keeping pace. So weird, isn't it? The timing of the game. Skip steps to circumstance, like hopscotch in the rain. Can we skip the awkward shots? Christmas armistice in the parking lot. I hope my words land. What does Sunday look like to you? The week so long, the night so few, and our lips still move to talk as I stop the clock. So weird, isn't it? The timing of the game. Skip steps to circumstance, like hopscotch in the rain. So weird, isn't it? The timing of the game. Skip steps to circumstance, like hopscotch in the rain. Yeah. Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. People in the future who are listening to this podcast, thanks for listening. It means a lot. I think we're going to start to pivot to our podcast segment forthwith. Cool. Forthwith.
Hello, welcome to Laxin at the Lair, episode 68. I am Chuck Gibson and my co-host
Travis Dowdy with our very special guest.
I'm Mitchell, a.k.a. Good Magpie.
Good
Hell yeah, man. Hell of a set earlier. Congratulations. Really enjoyed that set.
Thank you.
Excited to kind of dig into some stuff with you. You always have the first one.
I've known him for a couple of years, so I'm excited. All right, so how did you find out about the Lions Lair?
Oh my God, I have a story for you.
Perfect.
So,
let's go.
Once upon a time, it was January. Yeah, right? Once upon a time, it was January 2020, and I just moved to Denver from Dallas-Fort Worth. And I was like, okay, I want to go to the Denver record store to pick up this new record that I want. So I got a little eye of the tiger, and I was just like, I'm going to take public transit. And lo and behold, I find myself getting on this magical little bus called the 15L.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And I rode up, and it was about as whimsical as you can possibly imagine, it being Colfax Avenue.
So I assume you went to Twist and Shout?
Yeah, I went to Twist and Shout.
Wax Tracks is the real one. But
yes,
yeah.
that is the correct answer, is that. Oh, we got some fighting words, but I was gonna say, yeah, I was.
So we love Twist and Shout.
We love Twist and Shout. We love Twist and Shout. We love Wax Tracks. We love them all, and we love our smaller vinyl stores that are throughout South
vinyl.
Broadway as well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no. But I took the 15L, and I didn't quite know what I was doing just yet, and I wasn't quite looking at my phone to figure out where I needed to get off, and I finally got off at the Jewish hospital up here on Colorado Avenue, and like I had to walk all the way from the Jewish hospital.
That's
back
a long way to hoof
yeah, that was a long hike, but I was like walking past all these places that became like it almost felt like an introduction to my life in Denver. I was just like, I passed this place called Bastion's, this beautiful like mid-century steakhouse. I'm just like, oh my God, this is beautiful. And then I
still want to try the sugar
That place
steak.
is amazing.
I want to try sugar steak too. Yeah.
All right, let's find a
It's
day. Let's go
amazing.
get sugar steaks.
Let's get sugar steaks. Yeah,
Like,
let's do it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it's insane.
Fucking love that place.
Yeah.
I get it. So you moved here like literally just a couple months before I did, but yeah, finish your story.
Yeah, so I walked past all these beautiful, like neon and mid-century buildings. I finally made Twist and Shout. I finally bought my record, and then I needed to find the next bus stop. So I kept walking west, and I passed this building, and I'm just like, this is a cool little place. And at the time, I was just a young and scared little 27-year-old in Denver, not knowing that, the perils and joys of Colfax Avenue. So I just passed this place, and there's like the door opens, and I think I see some smoke come out, and I'm just like, this has got a vibe. And that was my first experience of the Lions Lair, was passing by it. I was just like, okay, something's interesting going on here. And then a few months later, COVID happened, and I get a notice on Facebook, and they're like, Lions Lair is in trouble. We need to fund this. And I was like, hell yeah. So
You've never even been here.
I never stepped in it, but I knew this place was an institution. So I was just like, I'm gonna donate some money. I gave y'all $20. It wasn't a lot, but like,
hey, especially in those days, anything helps.
It saved us.
Yeah,
we would not be here.
Yeah, but a few years later, I got into the open mic scene, and I learned that Lions Lair had an open mic. I was just like, I need to get out here. I need to experience this. Now that I know what this place is kind of about, and I started coming out here, and y'all haven't been able to get rid of me ever since. So
thank God.
That's my Lions Lair story. Oh yeah, my dad wants to tell y'all the story of there was a rock station. What was the rock station, Dad?
Oh yeah,
KPPI. Yeah. So there was apparently in the 80s when my dad was here on kind of a short assignment. He was driving down, and they were giving the traffic report on KPPI, and the lady said, there's a little bit of a backup on Colfax Avenue, and she kind of chortled a bit.
Really good.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's all right.
Hey.
That's now going into my lexicon. Like Colfax Avenue is great.
Colfax Avenue,
I love that.
Oh my God.
That's dope.
Oh my God.
Dope.
That's a fucking great band name.
Yeah.
That's amazing. When it's a great day, it's Colfax. When it's a bad day, it's Colfax.
Yeah.
Hey, introduce us to your dad.
Yeah.
He's in the audience. That's awesome.
My dad came down to see my taping of Laxin the Lair. His name is Mark. He raised me. He's a pretty cool guy. I would say so. So.
And it's also, there is literally you can't see it on camera, but there is a giant cake next to him because it's your birthday coming up.
Actually, my birthday. Yeah. So I turned 34 on Tuesday. And this was a combination of like seeing this performance as well as celebrate my birthday. So he had the good idea to bring in a cake and celebrate with all who decided to come down to see me play. So
that's so cool and so generous. We have a bunch of great friends and family in the audience. Including some former guests who actually one of them just left, but that have been on the podcast before. But
he just got something to be back.
Yeah.
Oh no! He said his kid was having trouble turning on the stove. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a 25-year-old.
Never mind.
I was gonna say I think I've had a few false starts cooking ramen when I was a teenager. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel you on that was a crazy time to move to Denver because it was still pre-pandemic, but even January 2020, like there was still so much going on in the city because I did 2 different week-long visits in 2019 before moving here. And I did, instead of taking public transit, I actually stayed just down Race right here and walked all the way down to that Sprouts. And my wife and I just drank our way
oh my God.
down here. But I thought this place was a strip club.
Tracks.
Did the thick block glass and shit. I was like, that's totally a strip club. And
it has been a few times.
Yeah. It has that old 70s strip club vibe on the outside, which just makes it more enticing. But then I saw something similar when things were going on in 2020. And that was right around the time that Chuck and I became friends because I started popping in because we ended up moving about 3 blocks just up the hill here right on Cheeseman. So this was kind of my home spot that I always came down to. This is my favorite question to ask. It's a 2-parter whenever we have musicians on. One, what was kind of like that first song or catalyst that got you into playing music? In general, we'll talk about specific style later. And then 2, because it's so hard to pick favorite album or favorite song or whatever, I like to ask, what is your current kick that you've been listening to this week?
Okay.
And I'm trying to build this ultimate playlist on it from all of our friends' suggestions.
Oh man. Okay.
And just be honest, even if it's embarrassing. I blasted NSYNC like 2 weeks ago.
I've been listening to Pub Up.
There you go.
Yeah. I started the music chapter in my life that I'm in right now started when I was 26. I'm 34 now, so like it didn't start too long ago. I was like basically at the tail end of grad school, and I'm an engineer by trade, and I was like kind of getting to the end of that. And I was just like, I actually have time for like hobbies and stuff now. Like, what do I do? And then I was like, why don't I just get the guitar I got in high school out of the garage and to kind of start chomping on it again. And
sure.
Yeah, that's kind of the start of that story, is that like I kind of started playing guitar again, and then
worked really hard to find that free space.
Yeah. Well, and the seminal moment for me where I went, I feel like I kind of went from being like an amateur, just desiring to be an amateur player that I would just play in my living room, whatever, to like wanting to do something more like this. Is I went to a Beach Fossils and Why Bonnie show in Dallas, Fort Worth. Those are 2 fantastic indie rock bands, and those kind of start the taste profile of the start of your question.
Sure.
And that was just like an incredible show, and I like saw those guys up on stage, and I was just like, those guys are playing the same chords that I'm playing at home. Like,
right.
Yeah, there ain't many
I could do this. Like, I can actually go up and be on that stage, and like.
It's like when Death Cab released the album, like songs you can play with chords. You know, like,
right. Yeah, that was kind of like my Jukebox Hero moment. I was just like, oh my god,
yeah,
like,
it's great reference.
Yeah, where I was just like, I think I want to go and perform. I don't know how. I don't know how to start a band. I don't know how to write music. But that was kind of like an impetus moment where I was like, I want to be on the stage. And as as mildly aggrandizing as that sounds, but I was just like, that sounds like a cool thing to do. And that's kind of that was the start of it. Eventually I found a teacher who was pretty co-aligned with they saw essentially the full circle of their curriculum of the last step of that is performance. And she was like, Mitchell, we're gonna get your butt out to an open mic, and you're going to go and perform, and you know that's gonna be the thing that you're gonna do. And my God, that was the best decision someone made on my behalf in my entire life.
That performance rush is the best drug in the world.
Yeah. Well,
especially when you're on stage by yourself.
Yeah.
Like my first solo performance, I was shaking like a leaf.
You're shaking like a little dog. Yeah.
And I had natural reverb.
my first stand-up set sounded very similar.
Yeah. So
so what's your current
It takes balls to get up there by yourself.
What's your current music kick this week?
Okay. So I've been listening to 2 big things. I've been listening to a little bit of Yo La Tengo.
Nice.
I kind of got back into that this week.
I haven't listened to Yo La Tengo in a minute.
Yeah, I love them, and that's very much a sound that like is a big influence for me. The other big thing I've been listening to lately is 1970s library music. For those who
talk more, I'm really excited about that.
Let's library music.
So please further define that.
Okay, so in the 70s and early 80s, there was an organization called KPM. They released what's called the KPM 1000 series. It's a series of green vinyl albums that you can basically like a media company could buy these things in bulk, and then they would pay, I think, a licensing fee, and then
almost like Getty Images or whatever now.
Right,
for
exactly.
Like,
it was like stock music. That's
totally
that's what that is.
It's that non-copyrighted.
Right.
Like, yeah,
you can use this for whatever you want. And like, I got an early exposure to it when I was a young kid. There was an Apollo program documentary that used some of it, and that it kind of got its hooks into me back when I was in middle schooler. But
I may have watched that same documentary, and I never made that connection.
Yeah.
That's cool.
If you watch a lot of 70s documentaries, you'll occasionally hear like,
I'm a NASA nerd. Like,
yeah.
So no, please continue. But so that's been kind of your jam. Have they now digitized it, or do you have the physical copies?
They digitized it. It's on Spotify now. So I have been the Artemis 2 mission kind of got me put me back into that zone, because like I was kind of reflecting on the fact that like we've just gone back to the moon again, and like we had this 50-year pause.
Totally.
And I was like, it feels like the music started playing again in kind of a metaphorical sense, and like I kind of started thinking about those albums and music again. I've been
That's some of the most beautiful shit I've ever heard. Cause like I freaked out about Artemis as well.
Yeah.
Like Cassini was like one of the last big projects I absolutely lost my mind on, because I'm a Saturn nerd, and like I'm originally from Florida, and so I remember watching the space shuttle go up from Cocoa Beach in the 90s and stuff like that. And it was some of my favorite memories in the world of when I lived in Florida. And so like we'll have to talk off air, and you're gonna have to send me those playlists, because I'm pretty sure once I start listening to it, I'll be able to link it to the documentary I watched as a kid.
And that's the thing, is that like some of these songs are kind of happy and cloy, and they're designed to be used for ad copy stuff, and then like some of them hit, like they will move you, and you're just like, this does not belong in a library track.
Sounds like I need to listen to it while I'm rereading the right stuff, you know?
Yes,
that
would be a perfect thing to like listen to. Yeah.
You know, my new kick's been, which is a good thing for Denver, is I've been listening to the station 95.3 Legends.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they all over the board. Old, like it's like every kind of music. Where they went from Johnny Cash to Madonna, to like what's going on?
That's awesome. So they're even not just sticking on certain decades or certain sounds or whatever.
It's just like it's one of the few radio stations that isn't owned.
Oh, it's a fully independent.
I'm not mentioning the names because
sure.
Yeah. But anyways, they're independent.
We try not to get
political.
political
here. Family that owns it. And they DJ and everything, and it's really good.
That's awesome. That's cool. I love that kind of work. A friend of mine who lives here has had multiple independent radio gigs, like even municipal gigs, like where we used to both live. He now lives here too, and we hang out. But when we lived in Chico in Northern California, he was DJing on the local radio station, and then would do remote gigs from here for both Denver and Chico. All the time in a small little radio station, played just straight vinyl, and it's actually fully DJing on vinyl, and it's awesome. I shout out to Peter DeFalco. I know he actually watches the show, and I love that man very much.
I'm pretty sure Legends is most of it's got to be vinyl because there's some bizarre stuff.
Peter, let's find a project. Let's find some time and let's connect with Legends, man.
I think we should. It's like I've been listening to it for about a month. Me and Mark, and we just can't get enough of it.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
You just don't know what you're going to get. Like and they're all like hits, and it's kind of like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's awesome.
So move on to question number 2 for me.
Can I do one more before that?
Oh, please.
I want to hear your version of the story of, like, you know, we talked a while back about getting you on the podcast, and like, so kind of what was that journey like for you? Like
my journey, my live music journey, or my
live music journey, and then like to our conversation. Like,
oh man, yeah. I mean, like per the earlier part of the story, like I started just doing open mics, and like I got out. There were a bunch of open mics. There still are. There's a bunch of open mics in the Denver area. I did my first live performance at a little place that's now long since shuttered, called the Dead Hippie Brewing Company, or Dead Hippie Brewery. Yeah, and it was one of 2 Dead theme bars that now three Grateful Dead theme bars that no longer exist.
Some don't exist now for reasons.
For very good reasons.
That is a whole different conversation.
That's a different story.
And that's as far as I'm going to say about that.
We don't need to elaborate.
Time.
Yeah.
Which rightfully so that guy should be in jail.
Yeah. If you don't know, you don't know. You don't need to know. And,
exactly.
Cool.
Not saying his name. I'm that privilege.
No, we don't.
So, but anyway, continuing on.
Yeah. So I went and did the open mic scene. I started coming out here a little more often, and one of my friends, we did our first, or he invited me to go and do my first show, fall of 2023. Guy called Demigod Tezis. He's a hip hop artist. Yeah,
he was actually the first guest when I took over this co-host role.
Oh, excellent! Yeah,
I love that dude.
Yeah,
he's amazing. He also has a show coming up. Go find his socials. He has a show coming up with a bunch of hip hop artists. Go check that out.
Hell yeah, yeah. I did a show with him, and then also with Bitter Boxer. So If you don't know, so Demigod Tezos is a hip hop artist. He's a black hip hop artist, and then Bitter Boxer and myself are two white guys with guitars that do singer songwriter stuff. So we did kind of a fun. It was a fun night. It was a cool way to kind of.
Totally. Make some energy.
Make some energy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was really neat. So that was my first show, and then I've got to do a house show since then, and then this is actually my third live performance ever. So I thank you all for having me.
That leads into your next question.
Yes.
So my second question is also, what was your paid first gig in? Or your first gig where you got paid, and how much did you make?
My first gig was that live show with Demigod Tezos. I got paid approximately $20, which was pretty cool. That I actually got paid for doing music. So that was,
Chuck, I think we can do a little better than that.
What?
I think we can do a little better than that.
well, okay.
Oh well, no, but
I take that back. My first paid gig is I started busking before then, just to kind of get
there you go.
Get the handle of a long set.
Totally.
Yeah. I'll tell you one story. One time I went down to Pearl Street in Boulder, and I did some busking out there, and I was doing some real estate covers, and this guy comes by and she's like, is that real estate? I said, yeah, man. He's like, that's so cool. That's like one of my favorite bands. Can you do another? And I do another, and he's like, that's sick. And then he's like, thank you so much for playing, and like, I see that he takes a picture of my little Venmo barcode, and I'm just like, all right, cool. I made someone happy.
I need to get that.
Yeah,
like $5, whatever.
Oh no, I got, yeah. I was hoping that like maybe like I landed like a $10 tip or something, because like they spent some time and I apparently touched them, and I look in my account and I got $1. So it was just
now that's more like it.
That's service for you.
So, I mean, they've heard my story 1,000 times, but I got $10 and a PBR with lipstick on it.
Right?
He wouldn't return it. I'll never get that.
So I got a weird story for you. I think I may have brought it up one other time on the podcast, but your style kind of reminds me of a former act that I had. My name's Travis Dowdy, but I had made friends with this guy named Travis Rowdy. Yeah. And he was a little more like John Prine influenced and kind of that, but still like kind of that just acoustic folk like kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And so we started a group called Rowdy Dowdy. And he would go or we would switch it up all the time, but either he would go up and do, 10, 15 minutes of music, and then I'd go up and do comedy, and he'd play behind me as I did it. And then one time we did this festival in Northern California, and it turns out, I didn't realize it at the time, but it was a festival trying to raise money, send the government to secede Northern California from the rest of California. And we were just doing like little small, like almost booth stuff. And then we got invited to the main stage because some band dropped out. And so I'm up there trying to do bits after following like, a group of like 8, 10-year-old girls doing like old Confederate songs. And I was like, this is not the gig that I thought it was. But I would like to, if you're ever interested in doing something really weird, bring back almost a gig like that, play behind me while I do some comedy, and you star shine as well. If you're down for just some weird shit.
I'm down for some weird shit. Let's do it. Yeah.
I've been working on a new set, and I've been kind of wanting to bring that back because that energy is so weird, and the new set I'm writing is kind of weird. So
okay, let's do it. Yeah.
All right.
I got my third generic question.
We'll get him on the ukulele too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What was your craziest gig you've ever played?
Craziest
you can be good, bad, crazy, whatever. What is the greatest thing that ever happened to you when you were playing a gig?
I'm trying to think what the weirdest like performance I've had so far. That's a good one. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Could be positive or negative.
Could be positive or negative. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I definitely had some wild nights out here. I definitely had like one instance where like I was doing a mic, and like I just had like a guy just hunched over and just staring at me with his these cold, angry eyes, and I'm just like
you don't like my music?
Yeah, I was just like, it's a little like. you try to bring joy into people's lives, and you can't please everyone, and I totally acknowledge that. But like, I was like, buddy, you don't have to sit here if you don't want to like have to listen to me. Like there's another option here.
Some people just want to be angry.
Yeah, and honestly, it may have not even just been me. It may have just been like, he was just kind of zonking out, and it was just like maybe I was giving him some good energy, and just he just wasn't like communicating that with like his emotions. But like that was probably one of the weirder moments.
There's also been times where I've had friends like where even some of like deep metalhead friends like will just spend the entire show just stone faced like this because that's them enjoying it and they're just focused,
yeah,
like, and I'm like,
yeah,
can you headbang a little bit, man? Like you're freaking me out.
Yeah.
But that's what is the old wall woman quote that was used in Ted Lasso? Be curious, not judgmental.
Right. Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, this is one of my favorite questions to ask, especially kind of upcoming artists right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dream venue to play.
Dream venue. Probably the Skylark. That would be kind of
Okay, so that's the realistic one. What is the epitome?
What's the epitome?
What is the What is the epitome dream venue? Skylark is a great room. Don't get me wrong.
You caught me like thinking of like what's my 5-year plan or
no,
whatever.
not just Denver. But
like what's the world? I don't.
So Skylark for Denver. No, I actually normally stage it in a 2-part question, so I appreciate you doing that first part for me.
For sure. Probably something like the Hollywood Bowl Amphitheater.
That's a great choice. It's a great choice.
Yeah, I've never been out there, but I've always wanted to go, and like that feels like for the kind of music that I write and like the kind of like,
still got that intimacy and like almost Red Rocks ish like
you kind of got an open amphitheater and like play some like hazy surfy indie rock. I think that would be a perfect spot for it.
I got to play I got to play Red Rocks.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, at noon in front of 6 people in my family. I chased my dream and I found it.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can play Red Rocks anytime you want. They're open till like the park's open.
Yeah.
My weird one that I think people would not expect is the Chicago Theater. It's a great room. It's so historical. Like between that and like something like Radio City Music Hall. Like, those are and I do more like stand up, spoken word, that kind of shit. So like I need the enclosed room because comedy gets lost in air.
I'm surprised it's not the Apollo. Like
Apollo's kind of cool.
I don't deserve that room.
Okay, fair. Peace. Yeah.
I also wanted to play the Viper Room.
There you go.
And we got a gig there when I was in this band Lion Bitch. The only problem was we had to pay to play.
Right.
And we had no money. They wanted $500. I'm like, I thought you were paying us $500.
And like my true small dream room doesn't exist anymore, which was this room that was called the Meltdown, which was this place in LA that was this small, tiny, like 60-seater in the back of a comic book store. And some of the best, like all comedy, like ever came out of there. Some of the best podcasts that I love all came out of there. And it was actually even was a Comedy Central show for like a year or two, and they even had an agreement with Comedy Central of like, you can film it, but you can't control anything that we do. And some of my favorite comics, Rory Scovel, even Adam Caden Holland, who Lions Lair loves, and did his last special here, has performed there. And like that was the original dream room of like, if I could just, any dream room is just a tiny little basement, low ceilings, dark room, and we can just lock in. Like that is the real dream.
Yeah, so should we?
Yeah, let's.
We gotta move along.
Let's move on to the good things going on in Denver. Let's shout out our sponsor.
Fuck yes, tequila. By the way, if you buy a shot, it's $1 off right now. Actually, I'd probably give it to you.
Also, definitely want to take this opportunity to shout out Pat, our amazing producer, who makes us all look good, sound good, is the
Pat
true
Nagel.
heart and brains behind this show. We love him so much. Give him a round of applause for anybody that's in the room.
Absolutely incredible guy. I would not be doing this right now.
Yeah. All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Happy to have you on.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I got 3 to 4 things. So okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first, and I'll go last. Do the things. I'm surprised. We got 4 things. That's pretty good. 4 or 5.
So, as we know here in Denver, especially if you live in this area of Cap Hill, street sweeping is an issue.
Yeah, right.
And people get ticketed and towed all the time. So somebody in the neighborhood literally just went down and about like every 10 feet. Pat is throwing up pictures right now on the live stream, I'm sure. Literally about like every 10 feet, just different signs that says Street Sweeping Tuesday, like for that neighborhood. I've seen other people do it when I lived here at Park Cheeseman Apartments right here on Cheeseman Park. People would do that all the time too. And it's one of my favorite Denver traditions of like, none of us want to pay for these tickets. So let's all remind each other. And it's just that Denver community coming together. Like,
I kind of date myself. In the old days, street sweeping, they'd had put signs out. So you'd see the signs.
well, now they have it. They have it now on like the no parking or parking.
But
for
you
this
don't know.
But it's like almost, it's almost fine print. Like,
Dude, you get one of those street sweeping, you're like,
totally. This next
They're $50
one,
now.
I'm going to have to show y'all. And again, we try not to get too political here, but there have been a series of people on some of the overpasses over 70 and other areas that have been doing these protests. But this is my favorite thing that I've seen from it is this guy built this whole Lucifer costume.
Oh, that's incredible.
With a lightsaber. It's just the coolest thing in the world. I'm like,
what the hell?
I don't even care what you're protesting. That's just dope.
That's incredible.
I now
What
have to
is he
find a way for that
protesting?
to be my costume for this next Halloween.
Did you figure out what he was protesting?
So they're protesting the current federal government.
Well, there we go.
But and there was people dressed. There was a dude dressed as a Twinkie. People in all these American suits, and I'm just like, if you're going to protest, whether I agree with you or not, I appreciate the effort that goes
The
into
Twinkie's cool because
like,
it's radioactive. It'll survive radiation. And stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, we go to a nuclear apocalypse. There's that. And then the last one that I have is, things are expensive right now. It's now even hard to find a $5 beer at a lot of places and
buy
things
gas.
like that, or go buy gas. But there is this new bar that opened off at 16th that is called Two Lazy Dogs Bar and Grill, and you can get a free beer if you're willing to drink it out of a dog bowl.
All right.
I
like it.
And I appreciate
do you use
it.
your
It's a
tongue?
clean dog bowl.
You got to lick it like
It's
a dog.
not like it's been used by a dog, but you can get a Corona with a lime on it.
I got a story after that. Go ahead.
And apparently the guy that I saw that was posting about it was like, no, as long as you're willing to keep drinking out of the dog bowl, they'll just keep giving you free beers. I have yet to
bad
test
move.
this theory. I plan on testing it in the next couple of weeks, and I'll report back.
I might text when you go test it together.
Because Lord knows, with 2 cats and a dog, I've drank out of worse things.
But, I played
Also, just being a general degenerate, it has nothing to do with my animals.
I played this place in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's called the Fish Bowl. So you could buy a fish bowl.
Oh, yeah.
The size of a beer.
I've
but
messed
you
myself
could
up
buy
on some
a
fish
big
bowls,
fish
buddy.
bowl, and you put 10 straws in it, and everybody drinks out of it. But oh my God, I've never seen so many drunk fucking people in my life.
Yeah, so
This fish bowl. Hopefully it's still there. I don't know.
To shout out a Denver business, God damn it,
I
what is the
love that
name?
bar.
Maybe any of y'all, do y'all know that tiki spot down deep South Broadway, like down by Dive-In and stuff?
Adrift?
Yeah, Adrift. I one time went with some friends, we did bar crawling all day for my friend's brother's birthday, who was visiting from New York. And so we would literally go like 2 bars, coffee shop, 2 bars, coffee shop, just to keep our energy up and drink water. So, but we ended at Adrift, and we did the giant metal turtle, which is like
Please
3
explain.
bottles of booze and a bottle of champagne.
Oh, that
in this
sounds good.
giant turtle.
Actually,
And
like liters of booze?
apparently, only other than 3 of us, everybody else was too drunk to keep going. So I tried to get the other people involved for as much as they could say, because I'm not a drink pusher, Well, be respectful. Consent is mandatory. Know what your limits are. I ended up drinking a massive ton of that thing, and we ended up at my other favorite spot at Wild Corgi, and I'm like fuzzing out, and we're like, yeah, I think we got to call it.
You went to the Wild Corgi after that?
Yeah. And you know how I get drinks. Those are my best friends, and they pour the shots heavy.
Travis,
I love that place.
can you elaborate on how that tasted?
Oh, it tasted great because it was like basically like, have you ever had an Adios motherfucker, which is basically a Long Island but with was it blue Syracuse instead of like Coke and shit. So like it was sweet and it was a mix of tequila, vodka, and whiskey, and it was great.
How big were the bottles?
And they had a bunch of giant fruit slices in it too. It reminded me closer to like Jungle Juice when I was in college than anything else.
That was Jungle Juice and a turtle. That's what that was.
And it was, and no joke, that turtle is that big and about that wide. Like I thought we were gonna maybe like get like 2 for the table when my friends wanted to do this. Luckily they paid for it and I didn't. And they bring out a thing that's almost the size of the entire table and just start upturning bottles into it. And I'm like,
were they
we're
liter
gonna
bottles?
die.
I'm still at this. Liter bottles like this size?
Yeah, no, they're full on fucking bottles.
Holy shit. What?
Because it's meant for like 10 to 20 people. We've been drinking all day, and only 5 people had met us after they got off work, and we're like, it's your turn. Like, we've been doing so much work. And so, yeah, I don't think we ended up finishing it, but I just remember things just kind of doing this after it was still a positive night. Like, nothing bad happened, but there came a point of just like, I don't know if we can keep going. I think we got to call it.
Travis,
and we realized it was like 9:30 at night because we started at 11 a.m.
I'm so glad you're still with us today.
Yeah, no.
Oh, God.
Well, if you hang out the Lions Lair a lot, you build a tolerance.
No. But anyways, my good thing is we got the Rise and Dive bar crawl. It's June 14th from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's a bunch of chefs. They're going around to, I think it's 5 bars on Colfax trying to support us. And they're bringing, every bar, they're bringing in cook items, bakery, everything. So
and there is no podcast that night,
which is awesome.
Which means we should be partying with them.
Oh, we shall. We shall.
Excellent.
But yeah, it's June 14th, 2 to 7. Look this up. It's really a cool thing, and they're just trying to help us out. Colfax.
Hell yeah.
Also, I know we have a podcast next week, but not a podcast the week after, and I want to give my friends some shout outs for this week and next week, because one of the reasons why we're not having a podcast in 2 weeks is some of my great friends are getting married. Shout out to Scotty and Shay.
Hey.
I will be in New Mexico partying with them on her family's fucking farm.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. They're even doing dinner before the wedding because they know the reception is gonna be a shit show. Like, it's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited.
I just want to say, by the way, congratulations to the person who is going to do the next episode. This is podcast number 68. The next episode is going to be podcast number 69.
Wow.
I got
We need to get like strippers or something.
Yeah, right. I was like so excited because 2 weeks ago, Captain Larry LaRue did an episode, and I was like,
that episode was wild.
It was wild. It was great. And I was hanging out, and like I heard them mention, yeah, this is podcast number 67. I did the math in my head because I can count to 2, and I was like, oh.
As an engineer, I assume you could.
Yeah. I was like, well, if they do a podcast last week, then I will be 69. And I was like, holy crap, that's awesome.
Sadly, we did not.
But that's okay.
We take Mother's Day off.
Yeah. We got to love our moms, right?
Yes.
Right.
And love each other's moms.
And love each other's
moms. Something insert SNL mother lover.
Yeah.
So now I guess
I'm sorry you weren't episode 69, but like it has been an honor to have you on, because like I remember when we met a few months ago and we talked about just how to make this happen.
Right.
And it was so just rad of like you wanting to do this, and we're trying to cultivate more guests and stuff like that, and that energy that you brought, it was like, no, this is so rad and I want to be on it. Meant a lot to us, because we're trying to make something here, and that level of enthusiasm encourages us. Like,
totally. And the open mics I play here.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of places where we source shit from.
It's so much fun. I've played some other places. What was the place you named like that went under at the beginning?
The Dead Hippie.
No. The one in Inglewood.
The one in Inglewood. Fellow Traveler. Yeah.
Yeah. I played that once.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
I was like,
it was such a great mic. It was, ran by a lady named Kelsey Manning, who's actually played here at least once, if not multiple times.
That's how I got to play there.
Yeah, she's a fantastic artist if you ever get a chance to see her perform, so go check her out. But she ran a hell of an open mic, and it was such a wonderful, it was a perfect vibe if you're a singer-songwriter, because the environment was quieter, and I don't know, it just...
More that intimate.
It was more that intimate space that's just perfect for if you have a guitar and a song in your heart, and
as opposed to full band drums. It's that folk, country, bluegrass, kind of
right. Like a place that's more aligned to a place like this where you're gonna punch 100 decibels or something. Yeah,
totally. For sure.
I think people think oh, you don't want to talk about it. We want to talk about everything. We want a community of everybody. Yeah. Everybody help everybody out. It's very important to us.
Speaking of community, Pat, this is a little left field. Feel free to cut it if it doesn't work for the podcast. But for anybody who's listening, we have been thinking about new designs for the logo, and we want to do some shirts. If you're an artist out there that is willing to design something for us, please send it over via the Laxin at the Lair Instagram, and then we can send you an email and go from there. But we'd love to have some listener influence on that. If you're an artist out there that wants to help us create a shirt, I think that would be a great idea, and have it be fan based.
I mean, if you actually
just thought of that, design, so if that's too far out of line, please cut.
If you come up with the design, just think of it. You might sell 10,000 shirts. Your design will be everywhere.
Yeah,
we can negotiate other terms of whatever later. All right, so let's move on to our last section.
I love this,
which is you get to ask us a question, Mitchell.
Yeah. So I was thinking about this, and I think I want to make this kind of a peaceable question. I don't want to be a hard hitting puncher. Guys, when in your adult life did you? So yeah, Tony, I know you as a musician.
Not an adult.
I was going to say,
I'm not. I don't think any of us are.
Yeah, we're all children.
When does adult life start?
Right? When you give up.
No, wait, we finished the question.
Yeah. Tony, I know you as a musician. Sorry, Chuck, I know you as a musician. And then Travis, I know you as a comedian. When was there a moment in your adult life where art touched you and it made you pivot to a more creative outlook on life?
This is a good one for me because I was homeless.
Oh, wow.
I was cleaning bricks, and I had a friend tap me on the shoulder. He's like, "What are you doing cleaning bricks?" I don't know. It was a long time ago, and somebody in Florida opened a bunch of savings loans, and 50,000 construction workers lost their job in Denver in one day.
Wow.
So I was cleaning bricks, and this guy taps me on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, man, what are you doing, Tony?" I was a pretty good bricklayer, and he's like, "Hey, I'll hire you." He's like, "Cool." I was like, "Man, I'm homeless." He's like, "You're homeless?" I'm like, "Why cleaning bricks?" He's like, "Hey, you move in with my friend John Hennessy. He'll help you out, man. He'll put you up." I moved in with John Hennessy. I was playing harmonica. Playing harmonica. He was a hell of a banjo player, and we sat on the couch and played music together, and it was very inspiring. And the very first live show I ever played was Cricket on the Hill.
Wow.
And that's where I got my $10. They're gone now, so it doesn't matter. But it was like, and when I played that show, it just hit. I just had to keep playing, and I've been playing ever since. And that was 93.
Hell yeah.
1993.
Wow.
But what a change from being homeless. Literally in 6 months, I was on a stage, had a place to stay, never looked back. And that's probably the reason why I'm here. I started playing here. Crazy.
That's touching. Thank you.
Yeah. So that was a great question for me.
Thank you.
Yeah, great question in general. Mine is a two-parter because I feel like there's two parts to my artist life. One is facilitating others because I love running shows and producing and creating that level of atmosphere that feels good for them. So when I was in my late teens, early 20s of I'm not a great guitar player. I can sing decently, but definitely not band worthy or whatever. But I just love music and performers so much. And I'm a fairly charismatic guy and can sell.
Oh, yeah.
And so I started in my early 20s, just started building shows. Like I did a 15-hour rave in the old shipping and receiving area of a Smucker's Jelly Factory.
15 hours?
And showcased all of my friends and found like somebody that could financially back me because I had no money to do that. And then he ripped me off because I was supposed to be the start of my production company. But I still threw independent shows after that. And then I think it was before, it was either my 26th or 27th birthday. I've loved stand up all my life. And I was like, I cannot let this birthday pass without me going on stage for the first time. And that led to about 8 years of doing comedy straight up, and then now podcasting and things like that. And then that turned into me throwing shows for my friends and other artists that were traveling around because I still love that production aspect. So I just love art, and any way that I can be involved. Of even right now, like I got laid off. I have some prospects, but like I'm even working the door here sometimes just because I need to be close to that type of community and these type of people, and like it means everything to me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's why I love this fucking podcast so much,
like,
is we get to hang out with all these cool ass people and have in-depth great conversations about what art is, how do you find sound, how do you find comedy, like, and it's my favorite thing in the entire world. And it's now been a little over a year, and I could not be more grateful to Chuck and the entire Lions Lair crew and all the hosts that came before me that I am all friends with.
Yeah, I know. It's like, there's been a few. But, I just want to say for the people listening out there, if you are sitting on a couch and you think you got any talent at all, just go out and just go play an open stage, or go get out there and take that first step, because it'll change your life.
This reminds me of something. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I saw an Instagram reel the other day of somebody here in Denver, and they just decided to try to describe different bars based on fast food restaurants. And Lions Lair is Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
That's really awesome. I don't know how the hell.
Yeah. Let's find them. Let's have them on. If you're listening, we'd love to have you on.
If you're a CEO Olive Garden and you
it is. It's already in the works. Hell yeah, that's dope as hell.
Hey, nothing like all the breadsticks you can ever eat and free. Is it solid breadsticks?
And Lord knows I'm a thick breadstick.
That's great.
That's just your choice, Thorne.
Well, hey, so what do you got coming up? What's up?
How can we find you? What gigs do you have coming up?
Oh man, okay. So you can find me on Instagram and YouTube right now. I am recording a project right now, so you will find me eventually on all streaming platforms.
Solo or band?
What's that?
Solo or band?
A band, so it's going to be a band style project.
Ooh,
I'm recording.
You're producing it.
I'm producing. Yeah, I'm doing most of the production and arrangement, and then I'm having a friend do some of the engineering.
That's so rad.
Yeah. So I'm excited to kind of put that out in the airwaves.
That's cool, man.
So yeah. So that's the big thing to look forward to.
I'm getting ready to record myself.
Well, let us know when you release it, because we definitely want to talk to you about it.
I'd love to.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to record because I'm hopefully going to go on tour this summer for a couple of weeks with a friend of mine. So I want to have some music to throw out.
I just do like some stupid spoken interludes on that album.
Sure. hell yeah. But anyways, I think this concludes, right? I'm ready to go.
All right, wrap us up.
I can do it this time. There was a few episodes ago.
If you watched a few weeks ago, this was a difficult transition.
It was not good. But anyways, hey, this has been episode 68. I'm Chuck Gibson and my co-host
Travis Dowdy with our very special guest
Mitchell and Good Magpie.
Thank you, man.
Special shout out to Pat, our wonderful producer, everybody in the audience, everybody who's watching online. We love y'all so much. Check out the YouTube channel at Laxin at the Lair. Find our Laxin at the Lair on Instagram. Thank y'all so much. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you.